Hi, I'm Sarah, our head of design here at Empress Stationery, and today I'm going to walk through with you how to view our pricing and book your paper pieces on the Empress website. We get a lot of questions and inquiries about pricing and what costs what and the difference between digital printing and letterpress printing, and we have actually laid all of it out really simply on the website so you can view the different options, see the price differences, and then you can actually book everything that you need right there on the website. So that's what we're going to walk through today.
Our shopempressstationery.com website. So this is where you'll actually book any of the pieces that you plan to order with us, including save the dates, invitations, and day of paper. So under the wedding tab, you'll see that we have all collection designs. You'll also see different categories for save the dates, 5-piece, 4-piece, 3-piece, rehearsal invitations, wedding day paper, and thank you notes. You can go to any of these categories directly. I always say to start with view collection designs if you're wanting to see all of the suites. So let's, for this purpose, choose one. We're going to choose the Vera. And let's say that we're starting with save the dates first and you're wanting to view pricing for save the dates to make sure this works for you and that it'll work with your budget planning. So we offer 3 to 4 save the date designs for every suite we have. So you'll want to choose the one that works best for you. And let's say we're going to do the vertical save the date with envelope. So we've clicked that. Right now it says $385. This is the base rate for 50 save the dates, single ply paper with digital printing. So that's our starting price. These 3 things will determine the overall cost. And that cost is complete. That means that includes everything that you're reading here on what is included. So your price will include those items that are listed there. You'll choose your quantity. Let's say we need 100. You'll choose your paper ply. Let's stick with single for now, and then digital printing. You'll notice that the price has changed here. So let's decide that we want to do maybe 150, we want double ply paper, and we want letterpress. So we scroll back up, that price has changed. So you can see that these 3 items determine the cost: your quantity, your paper ply, and your printing method. You can choose between these 2 things, between paper ply and the printing method, what's going to work best with your budget. Of course, your quantity probably won't change. You're going to want to count your households and get the amount of invitations to cover those households plus 15 to 20 extras for yourself. But this, you can choose and make it work for your budget. So if you are wanting to keep things cost effective, choose single ply paper, choose digital printing, and that's going to be your best cost. If you are loving letterpress, go for it. If you're loving foil, go for it. Those are just more expensive printing options. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're planning. But we do have that budget range to help cover any wedding budget and make sure that you're getting a great design regardless of your printing method or paper ply. So let's go back to the collection designs and we're going to look at the actual invitation. So we've priced our save the date. And now we're going to look at the invitation suite. So when you are deciding what suite you want, we have the 3-piece, 4-piece, and 5-piece. Let's say we're going with the 4-piece because we don't need an additional card for extra information. We just need a traditional mail back response card. So we're going to click that. And then it's the same setup where it's telling you what's included, your personalization, the process. You can see that price is set for 50 single ply digitally printed suites. So when you go down here, you'll click your quantity again. Let's do 150 single ply digital. So our price is increased here because I changed the quantity. If we're wanting double ply and we're wanting letterpress, that pricing has changed again to reflect that printing process and that double thick paper. So you can make that work for your budget however you need to. That is completely up to you. Make sure you read everything that's included, the personalization, the process. Now, for both save the dates and invitations and day of paper, once you love your pricing and you feel like that will work for you, click personalize your suite. And this is where you will input all of the information. So this is across the board for any item on our website. This is how you'll fill out your information. When you click personalize my save the date or suite, You will input all of this, and when you place your order, we'll actually be receiving all of this from you. So you can select your crest, where you want your crest. If you want a monogram or a cross, you can select the letters for your monogram, and then of course all of the important information we need to design that suite. So this is where you'll actually input all of that, and it makes it super helpful, super easy for the process. So when you submit your order, we have everything we need, and we don't have to come back to you to ask you for any additional pieces of information. It's all there in one place. And then you'll hit add to cart. For whatever embellishments you're looking for, make sure that's part of your order with your invitation, or if you're doing embellishments with Save the Dates, make sure it's part of that order. But you can see embellishments under the wedding tab, and then embellishments. You have your guest address printing. You can add double envelopes for invitations, vellum, envelope liners, belly bands. All of those fun things are here. You can also add custom artwork to Save the Dates, invitations, and day of paper. That's all located here. Make sure if you're booking custom artwork like a watercolor, that you're doing that with the piece it's going to be printed on. It can't be ordered separately. They have to be booked together. So that is there for you also, and you can read more about that process when you click there. But that is an overview of how to view pricing and then book your suite. Of course, once you add everything to your cart, you just go to checkout and you process your payment at that point. And once you've completed your payment, we receive your order automatically and the design process begins. If you have any questions, reach out to us. You can always email clientcare@empressstationery.com or click the contact button on the website, and you can fill out a quick form, and we'll be back in touch with you and get you on your way to beautiful paper.